Hello and welcome back to another Grand Arena Championships. My name is Heathen13 and this is Season 14, Week 3, Round 2. This is the Christmas Day round, although I'm doing it the day after Christmas. So for me it's Boxing Day. In any event, my opponent for this round is named Darth Payne. So let's look at that matchup. Alright, unfortunately the hotbot today doesn't really represent the truth, because between lock-in for this week and now, I've gone ahead and thrown a bunch of relics on several characters and then unlocked Jedi Knight Luke and then leveled him up and threw relics on him as well. So some of this data is out of date, but let's see what we can see. The statistics are accurate. So you can see I lead in every category by quite a large margin. He has 380,000 lifetime banners, so he does play from time to time, but he only has 2 undersized battles and only 25 total clears. What is interesting is that you can see he has 386 defends compared to only 866 wins, which is a much higher percentage than me. Unfortunately, Darth Payne is not on SWGOH.gg, so I couldn't look at his history. So this percentage of defends versus wins was really my one thing I was going off, thinking that he was probably setting a fairly heavy defense. Most of this roster comparison is out of date, but there are a few key numbers that still remain unchanged. One is our speed. I have a huge speed advantage over him. My average top 80 is 94 compared to his 62. And the mod advantage that I have over him is still the same. The how many G13s and the relics, those are all quite skewed after me unlocking Jedi Knight Luke. On the meta character report, again, ignore Luke there. I've been hoarding for about a month to unlock him and then immediately relic him up. That's kind of what you have to do as a mostly free-to-play player. What is relevant on this page is that he only has a 5-star Gear 9 General Skywalker. And then probably the most telling thing that I took from this report was the fact he doesn't have either the Negotiator nor the Malevolence. So that definitely influenced how I set up my board. Okay, like I said, I was expecting a heavy defense, so I saved a little bit more for offense, but I'm not sure if I saved enough. Let me show you the board and see what has happened so far. Okay, he's actually attacked. You can see he did take out one of my teams up top. I put my Padme squad. He took 2 battles against that and failed. I put my Grievous squad with Newt up front, took 2 battles on that and failed. I put a Dooku-led team here. He was able to get that down in 2 shots. And down below, I put my gas. He didn't even try it. I was expecting him not to be able to clear that. And he took 3 tries against the Geos and was unable to get them down. In the back here, again, I didn't expect him to be able to get through my gas. So I put some weaker teams, my Mon Mothma and a Rebel squad. And then in the back, I was thinking he might be able to get through the top. And so I put my Negotiator here, figuring he probably wouldn't be able to get through it since he doesn't have a Negotiator or a Malevolence himself. So he used a lot of squads on offense and was only able to get one of my teams down. Let me show you why. On defense, he put his Padme team, very good squad. He put his Jedi Knight Revan. He also put his clones with Shaak Ti since he doesn't have a General Skywalker. Then down low, he put his Darth Revan squad. His Malak is only 6 stars, and then his Grievous team. So he's set quite a strong defense. And even though I was expecting a strong defense, I am going to be stretched thin here. I'm not sure I'm going to full clear, but we'll give it our best shot. All right, we will start up with the Grievous squad. We'll start with the most tense, and we're going to go with Night Sisters for that, and hope DACA doesn't fail us. Basic here until somebody else comes out that I want to get. Spread that plague around. Nice, got quite a bit to hit this time. And there goes all of my deaths already. Let's go in, see if we can stun B2. Nice. Get our taunt up. We only have 1 person dead, so we'll just keep going like that. calling our dead to assist. And now we have 2 dead and almost a third, so we'll go ahead and res them. It's piling on Magna Guard. Got the stun. The SWGOH goes down. That's alright, we'll leave her down. Clear the taunt and head on back over to P2. And now we have Droidica mark, so we'll go in on him. 2 dead. I like to keep 1 dead, but I get sketched out when it's 2. We'll res them up, keep working on Droidica. Droidica no longer has the mark, but we need to res everybody again. Looks like we should get Magna out here. Good. And we'll res again, because we're about to get everybody else dead again. And res them again. Nice, so this looks like it's going to be working fine. See if we can get a stun. Nope. See if we can get a stun. Yes. Alright. So this one is going to be a wrap. We'll get 55. Night Sisters punching up over their weight again to take out Grievous. Alright, next up we have these Darth Revan squad, and we will go up against that with my own. We will take the full team. And my Revan and Bastila are faster than his, so this mirror shouldn't be that hard. Especially with his Malak being under stars and under geared. Would have liked for him to have had shock on him, but well, and we lost. Who did we lose? HK, that's a bummer. Not going to be great banners, but let's just see what's in the back. See if he went heavy in the back as well. Alright, so he's left me a Karth team and a Geo squad. As long as all my other counters work, these should be no problem. So let's go back to the top and see if those other counters work. So we are going to start on this Padme team. And for that, I'm going to be using a Traya squad with Thrawn. And hope that I can get my Fracture and my Isolate off. And I checked speeds and it should work, but you never know. So we'll give it a shot. So my Thrawn is first. I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Traya so that I can isolate Padme. And I'm going to pass this over to Nihilus. Oh no! Well, it may not work now because they killed my Nihilus. Well, let's go ahead and Fracture Kenobi and we'll work down on Jedi Knight Anakin. Oh man, I was expecting my Sith Empire Trooper to keep the taunt up, not thinking about the fact that his Ahsoka might just come and wreck my fools. You can see my Fracture is already gone off of Kenobi. So we're stuck behind him again. Let's give it back to Scion so we can get Hell by Hatred up. We can strip these buffs. We can get back over onto Jedi Knight Anakin, but without having Nihilus and his... Oh man. Yeah, we may not be able to do this. Let's see if we can get out Ahsoka. Nice. Okay, well, we may have to clean up, but hopefully at least the cleanup will be doable. Scion's low, but I'm not worried about it because he has the Hell by Hatred. Let's get this back to Thrawn. We cannot afford to have Traya die, though. Or else the Isolate on Padme leaves, and that would be really bad. So let's keep trying to heal up Traya. Brought in Sith Empire Trooper for 1. One job. You had one job. Taunt and protect my nihilist, and it didn't happen. So I'm concerned that this is not going to happen. We may just time out here. Trying to get down Anakin. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep going. Keep at it. Tough thing is they've got Zeta Barris in there, so the the crits are not as effective. Every time he does that, he's just getting his protection back. Ah, it's over. I have to reassess how I'm gonna clear this, because this is not gonna work. I should have probably tried to take out Padme, figuring that she was the linchpin in a cleanup squad, but I didn't. Well, I'm going to take this result regardless because Ahsoka's gone. And that's just one less person to have to deal with. Alright, I'm going to need a moment to figure out how I'm going to shuffle my teams to try and make this happen. Okay, so I have a plan, but it requires a counter I've never used to work back here in the back. So here are the Geos, and I had planned to use my Darth Vader back here, but if I can use him up front, then we still should be able to get through the front zone, I hope. But that means we are going to use bounty hunters back here, and it's something I've never done, and I'm not sure if it will work. So we're going to go Aura Sing lead for her lead. We got Bosk, Grief, Boba, and Mando, and watched a couple videos, and if the theory works, this should work fine. Let's see if it works. Alright, so my Bosk is fastest. I'm going to taunt, and that will get Frenzy up. My Grief is next fastest, so I'm going to call to assist, and that should give Bosk another immediate turn. Now Bosk is going to go ahead and assist, mass assist, and that should get our contract up. And did. And now I can go ahead and ability block, well, an ability block Poggle, and see if we can stun Soldier, or Sunfac rather. And let's go ahead and pile on Poggle. And now we have our Disintegrate, the Vaporize, whatever it's called, Disintegrate, with Mando, and we can get rid of Geobrood Alpha. And we'll get our taunt going. Now the key here is going to be surviving Spy's big hit. He's still dangerous, but we should be able to get through this. So let's pile on the Brute. He's out. Let's go start working on Poggle. He's out. Now this only works if your Bosk and your Grief are faster than all of their Geos, and mine just happened to be. So that was lucky on my part because I hadn't planned to use this counter at all. But if you're even, I mean, I don't think I could have pulled this off against a bunch of relics, but these were all gear 12s, and my speeds were high enough that it worked out. So that's fantastic. It's going to open up being able to use my Vader up front. So let's save that mass assist for the spy here. And there we go, Geos and a 60. Alright, let's jump back up to the front now that we know that that worked. Alright, so we're shifting things around. We're going to go after the Padme with my CLS Chupio counter, which is a weird counter because Padme gets a bunch of protection from all the assists, but Chupio and Chewbacca's AoEs kill the team. I've only done this once in Territory War, so we'll see if it works. We're going to go ahead and try and stun Jedi Anakin off the bat. And from there, we will pretty much just keep trying to strip their buffs. Keep putting blind on them where we can. Where we get a shot, we'll take a shot at Anakin. There we go, got him out. When we get a shot, we'll take a shot at Padme. But for the most part, we're just gonna kind of hang in here. Let's get one of those up on her and see if we can get a stun on her as well. And we'll just kind of let our AoEs do all the killing. And you can see as I take my other attacks, see if we can get some of that confusion on him. Nope. When I take my other attacks, they build up protection, but these guys hit hard enough that the individual hits tend to take them down, and then those AoEs are the key. There we go. So maybe I should have started with this instead of that Treya. That worked out way better than I thought it would. Alright, so we're going to go with a mirror match here for the Jedi Knight Revens. And hope we can pull that off. Hope I'm smarter than the AI. I like to go after Grandmaster Yoda first to waste their sacrifice. And let's actually give that back to Yoda again so we can go for a big hit. And even though they're able to res, I still tend to go after Yoda until I get my markup, and then I'll go after Jolee. Almost got Jolee. Come on. There we go. Alright, this should be a win. Let's go ahead and mark Revan, I guess. Grandmaster Yoda is in stealth. Let's put all those buffs. Well, that's a lot of buffs. May need to make it so we can't see as many. Alright. Let's go ahead and call that in. Get Bastila out of there. Let's heal up a little. I would like to get Yoda out of there. There he is, available now. And looks pretty good, except for Jolee is missing a little protection. Alright, that leaves me with Vader to try and take out the Shakti clones, which I hope works. I have this squad here. Do I want to take a fifth? Probably. I could take crew in, because I don't plan on using that team. Or let's take in Nest in case we need a bunch of counters, maybe. Not sure. I'm expecting Vader to get his turn here and just go off on him. Let's see, 5s is there. So the plan here is just to get into Merciless and go with the immediate throw. Yep, there we go. Alright, so this should work fine. We'll keep getting some counterattacks, unfortunately, but it's alright. I'm going to go ahead and throw on Shock. Get her down. So, didn't need Nest, for sure. Yeah, didn't need hardly any of these guys. Maybe just Palpatine for the leadership. But a 58 is fine. I'll take that. Get through to the ships. Let's see what he put in the back. And a home one and a mace squad. All right, let's come back to the ships. Let's go clean up that Karth. I will take in my JTR with the Hero Bros. And we will wiggle, and we will, let's see, who's got most turn meter? I guess we'll wave Canderous down, and we'll hide everybody with BB-8, and we'll go in after mission. Get some inspiration going, and this is going to trigger the taunt from Zalbar. See if we can get her out with an AoE. Not quite. Probably should have saved my wave for Zalbar, but that's okay. Go ahead and keep spreading the inspiration. Zalbar's gone. She's gonna go easy. Let's go ahead and keep spreading the inspiration. That was unfortunate. And let's wave down Canderous again. Get mission out. Start working on Johnny. This was not a super powerful Karth squad, so not surprised this is working so well. It's a kind of a known counter. And there we go with the 60. Alright. And finally, those ships. Alright, I think I'm taking my Malevolence against his home one. My home one squad's not very good. Needs some work. And his out-gears me across the board. So we'll put this one in because I feel really comfortable that it can basically take down any squad. The banners won't be great, but I'm just looking for the one-shot win. Let's go ahead and see if we can get buff immunity up on the Houndstooth. Nice. That's going to get taken away. That was dumb. I have to remember that every time he does his basic, he just takes it away. So, should have probably put that on 5s, I guess. Either way, it doesn't matter. We'll get 5s out of there. Start working on the Houndstooth. And we'll bring in the Spy for the Force Taunt over on the Falcon. Big hit. Got him down. So now we got to deal with these guys. But it shouldn't take long. Alright, stop dodging. That was unfortunate. Just a couple more hits and we should be good. Throw those droids there. And big hit. No, just a stun. Let's just go ahead with another stun. 59. Never good banners because it's not a 7-star ship. Alright, jumping up to the top here, we will take my home one against this Mace team. Get the rebels out. And we'll leave a spot open here as well. Ooh, wow, that was close. Almost took my Falcon out from the get-go. Had he gotten lucky on... If his Jedi Knight Anakin would have gone next, that would have been bad. I'm going to go ahead and get the protection down on his tank. So we can just get rid of him. And then we'll start working on Anakin. Almost. That was close. So let's take him out. Let's get Ahsoka. And this should do it. Almost. Here we go. And a 66. It's a nice way to end. So we did drop a battle on that Padme team. Final score 2,099 to 863. I want to thank Darth Payne for setting a tough defense. Definitely a challenge, made me think. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful holidays, and I'll see you next round.